welcome back to my channel. I am here today to share with you about some important updates with Optavia and myself, and I apologize in advance if you kind of were like, what happened to Optavia? You know, did she stop the program? Did she stop this whole thing, or you know, what happened? And I know some of you were curious. You've messaged me asking, you know, and saying you've been wondering how I've been doing and stuff like that, and I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Some of you have messaged me about your stories and kind of the things that you've gone through, and some of you had some really serious things that have happened to you and that caused you to gain weight, or have you in a place where you want to get healthier. So I read through all your comments, and so I just thank you for sharing that with me. It's encouraging to know that we're not alone in all of this. Like there's always somebody that wants to be more healthy, to kind of be the best version of themselves or best health for themselves, and that's a great goal to have, I think. So with that said, I wanted to share my last 2 months, kind of what's been going on with that. And so I'll just get to it. At the end of September, I had finished my month of Optavia, and I had lost 13 pounds, which I was so ecstatic about and so proud of that I had accomplished that goal. I had bought my next month's groceries in Optavia, and I was ready to go. I was set. But I can't remember the exact day, but it was one of the last days in September. I just started feeling like off, and I went to try to have my lean and green, and I couldn't eat it. Like I just felt like it was just like, whoa. Like I didn't have a problem eating bars, but there were certain other things that I tried, and it wasn't sitting right with me, and I was a little confused with that because I hadn't had any issues or anything really the whole time. It was just kind of pretty easy. And so I was like, well, maybe, when I was eating my lean and green, finally at the end of the day, I was like, maybe I just need to change up my lean and green and not have a salad with chicken. Like maybe it's something like that. So the next day, I was able to eat the bars. It was totally fine. But then I went to eat my lean and green, and I couldn't do it. I just was so like grossed out with it, and it just made me feel just like, ugh. Like it just was very nauseating, I guess. I don't know. And so a couple of things had happened later on in the day, and I came to the point where I was like, let me take one of my pregnancy tests. So I had one left, and I took the pregnancy test, and of course, sure enough, there was a positive. And I was completely stunned because I was not focusing on having a baby. I was focusing on losing weight, then maybe having another kid. But this was definitely a welcome surprise. I've had a miscarriage before this. It was not very far along, but I still miscarried, and a couple of other ones in the last year or two. They were all not very far along. They were within the first 6 weeks, 7-8 weeks. So it was a welcome surprise, but it was definitely a surprise. And then I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I had just signed up to be a coach for Optavia, and I was looking forward to like sharing that with you guys and kind of seeing if anybody wanted to come along with me. But that can still happen. It may not happen right now. If somebody's really interested, I can direct you to my coaches, and they would be more than happy to help you with that. But right now, I don't know if that is something I want it to start with, being pregnant and having kids home because of this virus. They have to school and stuff that I have to kind of keep tabs with, and so it makes it a little more difficult in that sense. But I definitely want to go back on the Optavia after I have the baby, and I would I don't mind coaching then. Hopefully school and life will be back to normal, and I'll be able to have a little more time to devote to coaching. But yeah, and being a little bit older of a mom, so to speak. I'm not that old, but in mom worlds, I guess I am. But I had to take some tests, and so before I shared with you guys that I was pregnant and all those things, I wanted to make sure everything was okay with the baby especially because of my previous miscarriages. So yeah, but I'm happy to say the baby's healthy. I took some genetic tests that they recommended, and everything's fine with the baby. There's no Down syndrome or trisomy 13 or 18, and I got to see the baby on ultrasound and all those lovely things, and I got to find out that it was a girl. We're having a little girl, and so we're super excited. We're super excited about that, and it looks like we're probably going to name her Ellie Olivia. So my little Ellie Olivia is going to be here in May, end of May next year, and we're super excited, and it's going to be a lot. We have a puppy, we have Bingley, and we have 2 little ones, and life is going to look different, but we're super excited and thrilled and just so happy to be I guess embracing this new chapter in life. So thank you guys for your support and encouragement. I definitely still want to continue to update with like Bingley stuff or fun things, and as I can, and my channel's not done. But it might take a little bit of a different tone, I guess, in some ways, but definitely update with Bingley. We've taught him a couple of new things. My sister came over and she
taught him stuff.
Taught him some tricks. She has some puppies, and she's worked with them. So
the things that she taught him was like paw. He's still trying to learn that, and like how to stay. He likes to follow us. That's why we're really trying to. We want to keep him to stay in spots so we can get him something.
Yeah, so in another video, we'll probably try to show you and update those things that he's learning, and
yeah, we could show him stuff that he's learned.
But yeah.
Yep.
So we'll talk to you guys and see you guys soon. I have some pictures at the end. I'll show you guys. So yeah.
Bye.